Mr. So-and-so made it. Mr. So-and-so made it.
Hello, hello, hello. It is another Wednesday. Tell me if you all can hear me. Say hello to me. Let's see. I'm playing IT guy today. Wish me luck. Sometimes I do well, sometimes I don't. And as you all can see, I'm rocking my glasses today just because I need to be able to see. We're going to make it happen. Okay. Okay. I see some people are in here. I see you all. So if you are watching, don't forget to click the like button. Yes, I would like for you to click the like button and go ahead and tag one of your single friends. Tag one of your single friends and see what they have going on tonight. We have Instagram tonight. We got YouTube, and we are on Facebook. Damn, that's a lot of platforms to be on in one night. Okay, so I know typically we are on Instagram every Wednesday night, but tonight I figured why not try and make it a YouTube and Facebook night. So if you are watching on Instagram, just come on over to YouTube. Like literally, like take a moment, get off your damn phone and come on. Well, no, stay on your phone, but come over to YouTube. I know some of you all don't have YouTube accounts, but some of you all got ghost YouTube accounts. Yes, you do, because you all send messages and make that y'all post on those as well. So if you're watching on Instagram, come on over to YouTube, click and like the video, and most importantly, go ahead and share this with some of your friends who are watching. Like, I'll give y'all a moment to do that. I'll give you a moment. Let's see. Let me know in the comment section. Where are you all watching from in the comment section? Do I need to start calling out names? Huh? Some of you are like, oh, you all like? Okay, you all like YouTube? Yes, no, maybe so. I forgot there's a setting I want to make sure I can add on here so that you all can see some of you all's comments because yeah, here we go. I forgot. You can see the comments right here on the screen. Yes. Where are you all watching from? Please let me know. I want to see. Okay. From Miami. Okay. Miami is nice. Where else? Vegas. Somebody said Vegas. Mile High. What airplane are you on, Anthony? I see Jersey. I see DC. Where else? Virginia. ATL in the house. Okay, Tennessee. Nice. Well, if you're in Atlanta, I'm going to tell you this Sunday I'm having a singles event. Did I tell you all about that already? Did I tell you about my singles event in Atlanta? So it's actually for singles and couples. So I'm trying to do something a little different. It's Sunday Fun Day from like 4 to 6. I'm going to have some, and now don't cuss me out because this might not be the event for everybody. I'm going to tell you. So, I feel like we're adults. Are we adults? Are you all old enough for this? I don't know. We'll see. So, Sunday we're going to have nude models in the atmosphere, and you all get to paint the nude models. How does that sound? Does that sound a little hot, a little spicy? Or is that too much for y'all? So they won't be completely nude, okay? They won't be completely nude, but they will be, they'll barely have anything on. And then also we are going to have, you all know what Starship is. Y'all been to Starship? Have y'all been to Starship? Y'all know it's an adult novelty store where you buy all like your accessories, your condoms. Y'all be using condoms anyway. I think y'all use condoms for decoration in y'all room, but you can buy condoms there. You can get lube, you can get dildos, you can get what else do they have there? Nipple clamps, you can get lingerie, like feathers, you can get some dust, you can get Ben Wall balls. You're like, Lamont, how you know all this stuff? Okay. Because you got to know how to keep it spicy in the bedroom, okay? So they are going to be there doing demonstrations on how to use some of the products. And then we'll have a singles mixer. Yeah. So it's going to be a fun event. It's going to be a fun event. And I am taking care of the hors d'oeuvres and refreshments for you all. Wait, where is the applause button? Where is the applause button? Right. So y'all need to show up. If we are feeding you, you need to show up, right? Show up to the event. If you want to come to that event, just go to my website. Here is the link. It's right there. What are you all saying in the comment section? Are y'all talking trash? Yes, it's on a Sunday. Y'all be naked on Sundays. Mm-hmm. Y'all can get a little romantic and spicy. And the reason why I want to have this type of event is because I feel like sometimes as gay men, we don't know how to talk about our sexual preferences in a way that we can find compatibility. Y'all either don't want to talk about it at all and make a guy figure it out, or you are super rude, vulgar. So I want to teach you all how to appropriately and in a romantic and fun way to talk about what you like sexually. Okay? So if you have a single friend that's in Atlanta, make sure you invite them this Sunday. And listen, we only gonna be there for 2 hours. If you show up at the end, I'm screaming. I know I am. Because there's always somebody who shows up. Oh, I thought you all would be here for 4 or 5 hours. No. 4 to 6. We'll open the doors around 3:30, but 4 to 6. Yes. Nord, I know this is your speed. You might want to fly down for a day trip just to come, right? But it's gonna be it'll be a fun event. All right. So if you are single and you want to join tonight, do you all see the link that I pinned in the chat? Let me know if you all see that. I need somebody to let me know if they see it. Do you see it? Yes, no, maybe so. Are y'all talking back to me in the comment section? Are you talking to me in the comment section? Thank you, Anthony, for the super sticker. Thanks for buying and supporting the show. Okay, so you all do see it. Okay. So I'm not talking to my damn self. But I hate doing that. Okay, let me get this thing down. Yeah, I got the link. So if you want to come to the event on Sunday, go to the website, or you can just DM me on Instagram, and I'll send you the invite. Okay. All right. So Juju Jefferson says yes, they see it. You are watching on Instagram. We are on YouTube tonight. So if you want to join, you have to come all the way over to YouTube and click on the link that I pinned in the chat. If you want to be a guest, you have to come to YouTube, click on the link that is pinned inside the chat. Okay? All right, so I'm going to bring our co-host on for the night. He is single also. So we're going to have him shoot a shot, and he'll be talking to us for a little bit. So let's give our co-host and our first person a round of applause as he comes on. Hello. Well, let me unmute you so you can well, you may have to unmute yourself. Let's see. There we go. Boom. Hey, Coach Tate.
Can you hear me?
I can. How you doing tonight?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Oh Lord. What device are you on? We did a whole test run.
Nope, I can't hear you. I can.
Jamal, and Kelly, can y'all hear me? No, they can't. Let's see something. Let me see something. Did I do something different?
Oh wait,
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, I still can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? That is strange. I think they said they think you're muted. No? Let me do something and bring you back on. Wait, can you all hear me now? Like in the comment section. Let's see. So you all can hear both of us. You all can hear both of us. Tate, can you hear me now? You gotta talk.
I heard a little something.
So I can hear you just fine.
Not right now. Not anymore.
Oh Lord, today. I don't know what to do, Tate. Dude, hang up and then come back. Let's see. So we did a test run, and it was working. I know you all both can hear both of us, but apparently he can't hear me. You got to turn your volume up. Turn the volume up.
Yeah, my volume turned up.
That volume's turned up. Refresh the screen. I don't know.
Nope.
I don't know what to do. Let me bring on Jamal real quick and see if Jamal's having the same issue. Jamal, I'm gonna bring you on, okay? Let's see.
Hang up and come back. Okay.
Yeah, Jamal, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I switched from my phone. I couldn't hear you on my phone.
Okay, that's strange. So, okay, he's gonna hang up and come back. Okay. So, in the meantime, guess what that means? We get to ask you some questions. Is that okay?
That's cool.
Okay. So first, tell us a little bit about who you are, where you're from. Give us your background.
I'm Jamal. I'm from DC. I live in Maryland, PG County.
Mm-hmm.
I met Coach Tate through Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just looking for a fitness coach, and he really specialized in helping gay men reach their fitness goals.
Oh, nice. Wait, where do you live?
I live in Lanham, Maryland.
Okay, so you're in Lanham, and Coach Tate is where?
Chicago.
He's in Chicago, so you do sessions with him virtually.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I'm gonna bring him. He said he's back. I'm gonna bring him on, and then we'll come back to you. Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right. Let's see. See, I told you all I'm IT guy tonight. Well, let's see how this works. Coach Tate, can you hear me? Can you
I
hear
mean, it's
me?
crazy. Now I can't hear you.
You said you cannot hear me.
No, yeah, now I can't hear you. I don't know what just happened.
So backstage you could hear me, and now you cannot hear me.
I heard you at first, but no, I can't.
Are you on a phone or computer?
Yeah,
Do you have headphones? Put in some headphones.
I don't have
You
any
have
headphones.
You don't have any headphones.
Oh, wait, let me see.
I just don't know what I don't know. I promise you all, we did a whole test run backstage, and he was on before. We could hear him. I could hear Jamal. I could hear Kelly. And now we will see if this works. Somebody said he just wanted to show those cakes. Y'all are a mess in the comment section.
That's crazy. I can't.
Okay, can you? Yes, no, maybe so. It's your settings. It's
Right now, I'm
probably
just
your settings.
listening to you through my other phone, but it's like lagging.
On the app. It's the settings on the app that you need to change.
It's your settings. Right now, I'm just listening to you through my other phone, but it's like lagging.
I can hear the echo. All right, so I'm gonna let you get that situated, and then we're gonna come back. Okay. I can hear the echo.
Oh wait,
Do you hear me? So I'm gonna let you get that situated.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
I don't know what okay means. Okay, you're gonna come back. Okay. Jamal, I'm bringing you back. Hey, Jamal.
Hey.
So I guess backstage he could hear me, and then when he came on, he could no longer hear me. Were you having the same issue?
No, I couldn't hear you the entire time, and I had to pull it up on my laptop, and then I could hear you, but I couldn't hear you from my phone.
So it was the phone settings, but if
Yeah.
you're on your laptop, then you could hear.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's probably best to use it on. There's probably a setting thing he needs to use his computer to do it. Yeah. All right. So again, is there a little echo that you're hearing?
I'm not.
No. Okay. Maybe it was just me. I was hearing something. Yeah. So tell us again. Reintroduce yourselves to people who are watching. Know who you are, Jamal.
Yeah, I'm Jamal. I'm 29. I live in PG County, Maryland, and I met Coach Tate through Instagram. He became my fitness coach when I was kind of looking for somebody to guide me.
Okay. Okay. And they want you to speak up just a little. They want you to speak up just a little bit more.
Okay.
And how long have you been working with Coach Tate?
We were working together for probably like 3 years or going on 3 years.
Okay, okay. And so when you met him, oh, I can hear that little feedback that they're talking about. Let me fix something. When you met him, were you single or were you in a relationship?
When I met him, I was in a relationship. It's not the same one now, but I was in a relationship when I met him.
Okay. So do you feel like you are more of a guy who's really into like being into relationships?
Yeah, I like relationships. I like what they bring if it's the right relationship.
Okay, okay. Why do you think more gay men should be in relationships, or you think some should just really stay single?
I think if you're in a relationship for the right reason, then you should be in a relationship. But there's nothing wrong with being single.
I totally agree. Do you have the phone playing in the background or something somewhere?
Mm-mm.
Okay, because that's where I'm picking up somebody's static somehow. Yeah, some people are saying some people should stay single. Isaiah, if you came back on, hopefully you are on your computer because I think the phone is the issue. Are you on your phone? Oh, but you can hear me. But
Yeah,
once I bring you to the
oh,
stage,
I can hear you.
you can hear me now.
I can hear you.
Okay, okay. We'll be back to you, Jamal. Thanks for being flexible.
All right.
Child, this has been a whole production.
Man, I'm glad we got this situated.
What did you do differently?
I was using the internet on my phone. I downloaded the app.
Oh, okay, because it's the settings. That's why. So if
Mhm.
you were using it on your internet, then it probably limits what settings you can do.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So let's start from the beginning.
Let's
This is
start from the
Coach.
top.
Yes, yes. Well, you gays like to start from the top all the time.
You know me.
I don't know. We about to find out.
Let's get into it then. Let's get into it.
So, Jamal, you're co-hosting tonight, but you're also going to shoot your shot, right? Isaiah,
yes.
Isaiah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So tell us first a little bit about like your fitness business so that people can know about it first before we do that.
Okay, so first off, guys, my name is Isaiah, but you guys can call me Coach Tate. I've been a fitness coach ever since I would say COVID happened. And initially before I was doing a little bit of online training, but around that time, everything just kind of took to the online space. So I did everything online. Um, I've been doing fitness for I'd say that's been about like almost 4 or 5 years now, and I always been like just in the gym, being athletic stuff like that. I've done boxing, I do yoga. I like to do a bunch of different like type of sports and stuff like that. But I've always just kind of like been attracted to fitness, and overall, like that just kind of brought me because I like it kind of brought me a sense of self-respect and like a sense of like pride about myself, and like had like this confidence, and I just kind of found the gym kind of like being like my sanctuary in a sense. And when I got so good at it, I was able to help other people and show other people how to do it. So I'm certified in nutrition, certified in personal training. Before though the fitness coaching, I was on an ambulance and I was an EMT doing firefighting. I was working for a private company doing 911 calls. So got like a little bit of background with that, just overall just health. And right now, I work for the state of Illinois as a health tech. So everything I do is pretty much around health right now. I'm 28 years old. I'm into books. I love reading like about philosophy, personal development, stuff like that. Just anything about the mind and just overall, just like developing yourself into being like a better person. That's like my forte. I'm 28 years old. I'm a Pisces for all of you. I don't know what that means for some of you, but to me, it means that I'm kind of like a little introverted. You know what I'm saying? I'm very deep in tune into my emotions, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And I like to have I'm more so of like a personal interaction type of person. I'm not really like a group social type of guy, but I do like to get out from time to time, just have fun, maybe like going out to like a social setting or something like that. Maybe that's like the gym, of course. Then it's going to be like a club. Maybe take that back. I'm not a club person at all. I have a low social battery, so I've never really been too good with the clubs. I can count on one hand how many times I've been to a club. But other than that, I'm really I get along with pretty much. I can get along with pretty much anybody. If you guys want to know what I'm looking for, I don't know if that was like
We go. I got some questions before we get
okay.
there.
Go ahead. I don't want to jump the gun.
Yeah, you good. Yeah. So, how tall are you, and about how much do you weigh?
I am 5'9", and I weigh right now. Last time I checked this morning, I was 167.
167. And you said you're in Chicago.
I am in Chicago.
Yep,
Yes.
yep. And 28. Okay. Now Pisces, and gay men, they always want to know this because it's very important for like relationships, is sexual compatibility. Now, are you more team top, bottom, verse, or side?
I'm more team top, but I would say if I'm like after a while, like once we become a little bit more intimate, it's not just like I'm not really like a one hookup type of guy. Like I gotta like be into the person in order to like kind of be vulnerable like that. But I would say once we kind of, and I'm not saying we gotta be together, but it's like we got like some type of like consistency going, and it's like I feel like I can like maybe open up a little bit, something like that. Then I wouldn't mind.
Okay, so more team top. So I don't know if you've ever heard of gay math. You probably have not. But if you go on a date, you should ask a guy about gay math. And the way it works is you ask him in the last 12 months, what percentage did you top and what percentage did you bottom?
Okay.
So yeah, so for you, and not that that does not mean the number of people you had sex with, right? It's
okay,
just
yeah.
we don't need the body count. We don't
So
need
you said in the last 12 months, what percentage? I'm trying to do the math here. I would say, yeah, I'm trying to think about the question and do the math, but I would say like 75% top, 20%, the other 25%, I would say bottom, verse, something like that.
Okay, so it's giving like verse top over there. Yeah, verse top. Okay. And then I put your Instagram handle there, fitness by
Switch
underscore
the
Isaiah type.
switch the H and the A around so they can like
Let me make sure I get it right, because they'll be looking like, how do I get in contact with him? And I'm like, my bad, I didn't messed it up. You said switch the what?
ISAIAH.
Oh, boom. Is that better?
Oh no, ISAI.
Hold on. Let me make sure I get it all the right way, because if not, it'll be all wrong. So it's ISAIAH. Uh-huh.
Yep. And
Is it IA? Is it ISAH?
nope, IAH.
Okay. And then a tape, right?
Yeah. Now switch the H.
Oh my God. Just spell it for me. Like you talking about switch this, switch that.
No. Okay. Look.
Spell your name.
ISAIAH.
And then tape.
Yes.
Okay, Lord, today. I know people have different spellings of different names. That's why I was like, just
yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so you all, this is Isaiah. He's a fitness coach. He's in Chicago. He's 28. He is 5'9", 167 pounds. He is Team Pisces, Team Verse Top. If you have questions for him, go ahead and put them in the chat, and we will get to them. They said, listen, Lamont is working overtime tonight. You ain't said nothing but the truth, Cosmic Journey, okay?
Hey, but hard work pay off.
We'll see. Okay, what are some qualities that you want in a guy? Give us like a description of what you're looking for in a guy.
Someone with some emotional maturity and honesty, meaning like you could be transparent without it being like, I shouldn't have to pull anything out of you. I feel like I just want someone to just kind of open up and tell me. It could be anything, like whether if you made a mistake, you cheated, or you think it's something that you think I wouldn't know, or you think I should know, but you don't want to tell me. Somebody with some open honesty and maturity, because I can handle a lot. What I don't and cannot handle is liars or people that's try to like change the truth, or I can't deal it because I'm a very honest and direct person. So and I can sense when someone is lying. Like, so if I feel like there's any type of funniness business going on, I'm also like kind of closed off. So
Mm-hmm.
I would shut off and I wouldn't even say what's wrong. I would just kind of like give you the cold shoulder after. Then I'm pretty much all the way halfway foot out the door because I feel like I'm being played with.
Yeah. No
Second,
games. No games. Yeah.
yeah. Second, I would say some intelligence and some spiritual depth. I feel like one of the things I kind of have a hard time with is finding someone that aligns that can like hold a conversation. I feel like a lot of times I wouldn't say I get bored, but I would say I'm not like, I'm not really like a house person, but if we are doing that, let's just not. I mean, yeah, I'm a quality time type of person, but I don't like feeling like you using something to escape or like
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense, like using like the TV to escape or something like that, or kind of like it's like we not really present. I want someone that has some presence, and I'll also say someone with some discipline, like
Mm-hmm.
discipline and purpose. Like you gotta have some type of discipline, some type of purpose in your life. I gotta see some type of like, you know, you've been working on yourself. Some like, what I'm saying, you do like something from the past X amount of years, you shown some type of and I'm not saying it has to, it could be anything, what I'm saying? But I want someone that kind of like matches my fly a little bit. When I say that, I work, like I said, I work on myself, and I put myself through school, things, stuff like that. So I'm looking for somebody that can like, you don't gotta necessarily own your own business, but go to school, do something like that. What I'm saying, do what you do, and I do what I do, and we bring that together, kind of sort of thing.
You definitely want an ambitious guy. And I always know guys who are like into fitness, they want their partner to have some type of routine. Like they want to
Yes.
see, you're talking about discipline, they want to see something and not like all over the place.
Yeah, like I gotta, yeah, because it's like if you just working and next thing you know you out all night. I can't deal with that.
But
No.
not what time
I,
does your man got to be at home at night,
whew.
Coach Tate?
Well, well, me. As long I would say there's a communicate very big on communication.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I would say that if it's not work related, the latest it would have to be like around if you're not going out with friends and you're not working, the latest 10 o'clock. Okay, like it's
10
like a tip.
o'clock?
Like I
10
said,
o'clock?
because I look, I'm at home by that time. This is why I say I need someone with some type of discipline, some type of something. If you're not at work out there, X, Y, Z, you're not going. What are we doing? I'm at home.
10 o'clock,
Everything.
people, you got to be in the house.
I'm at
Like,
home. I'm at home. I'm at home. And that's what I'm saying. That's I'm
mm,
at home.
mm,
I'm at home.
mm. What do y'all think in the comment section? It's 10 o'clock? At least midnight.
Man, nah, that's a little bit too close. Too because midnight turned into 12:30, 12:45. Nah, I ain't. Nah, Coach don't like that.
He said, have your ass in the house by 10 o'clock if you with him, okay? Or don't
Okay.
come over, okay?
Okay. Just stay outside.
Okay. So, how long have you been single?
I would say it's been. I would say the beginning of the year it was
Mm.
officially done.
Okay. Beginning of year. So since January, you've been single. How long were you in your last relationship?
Um, I would say altogether it's been about 3.5 years of like solid
Mhm.
work. And I would say within those 3 years, it was like on and off maybe like twice, three
Mhm.
times, something like that. But it was still kind of like tight a little bit because it still had that emotional intensity to it.
Okay. What have you learned from that relationship?
Mm.
What's something you would do differently going forward, or you want differently?
Something that I would definitely do differently is I don't that I'll practice now
Mm.
is not being so not I would say being more patient because I feel
Mhm.
like I would say that and the reason why I say that is because I feel like when you feel like you know someone and you really haven't really kind of taken the time to really get to know them, you know what I'm saying? Um I feel like I already had this person figured out. So it was like some like, I feel like maybe I was kind of too closed off a little bit, but at the same time, I feel like that's part of what um I'm not saying I want a strict program, but what I'm
Mhm.
saying is I feel like, I know what I require and I know what I deserve and I know what I want. So I feel
Mhm.
like I'm not gonna waste my time with that. And I feel like, because I know what I bring into the person and I want that back. Like, what I'm saying? I really I'm a lovey-dovey guy. Like, I give what you give me, I give you back double. So it's like
Mhm.
when I feel like that has been trampled upon, yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay. 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 What's a good age range you'll date? Like, what's the youngest? What's the oldest?
Oof, I don't want nobody younger than me. I'm 28 years old. I
Mhm.
really, nah. I need someone that's kind of like a little bit more seasoned. And the reason why I say that, like, oh, my age or like, count somebody like, okay, if I'm 28, you could be like 27. I would say that's
Okay.
the youngest. I would say that's the youngest. Like
Mhm.
26 is pushing it. I would say, but 27,
27. Okay.
27, 35 is kind of like where I'm at.
Yeah, I can see that for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you want to get married? Do you want children?
You know what? The children, I am still like I would say when I was younger, I was very gun ho on having children. Now, now I'm gonna say no. Maybe later on in life, yes.
Okay. Okay. So
Um,
marriage with children maybe later on.
yeah, later on, and I would say marriage, yes.
Mhm.
I would say yes, marriage.
Okay. Does the guy you date, does he have to live in Chicago? I'm guessing yes, because you want his ass in the house by 10 o'clock. So
Absolutely.
okay, yep. I knew the answer to that one in Chicago. It's interesting. I actually onboarded a new matchmaking client who lives in Chicago. And we were just talking about like how hard it is for some black gay men to find other
Oh,
black
it's
gay
it's
men
hard.
on par.
It's hard
Yeah.
out here for sure in Chicago. It's
Yeah.
hard for a it's hard for a guy out here in Chicago.
Ooh, yep. Okay. What about like body type? I know you're big into fitness and health. So
Yes.
what do you like?
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it to you like this. I do not. What's the word? I don't. I don't have any hangups now.
Mhm.
I I would say that what it's been in the past. I'm usually the one that's in shape. Just to put that out there.
So what you say you're the one in shape. So what do their bodies typically look like? Are they kind of like
They're more like
hard,
deep, more
slim,
like they're more
chunky?
like well, some of them been like the same height as me, but they might have a little bit more weight or something like that.
Mhm,
Some they was a little bit smaller, but he was taller than me.
mhm,
So and that was when I was younger. But my
mhm.
the last guy I was with, he was the same height, but he was definitely like kind of like a little bit bigger than me. But we had a little bit of history, so I wasn't really too gun ho about like the body for it for.
So what do you want? What do you prefer? You want someone kind of similar to you, or are you open to something different?
Um, I would say I'm pretty much open about the body type. Like I said, I don't really have like I would say now. I would say BON. I would say someone that looks put together
You say
like
wait, say that term again.
BON.
BON. What is
It's a Chicago term like big old nigga. So it's kind of like
oh, well, just say ninja.
ninja.
Yeah, ninja. Yeah, you'll get me kicked off of YouTube.
I'm sorry,
That's my fault for asking. Okay.
my bad. But yeah, that's really what I've been attracted to. Like that's. But it's either like somewhat closer to my body type or someone that's like slightly maybe like two bigger, like two knees bigger, something like that.
To use big. Okay, so someone who's more like average build because you're pretty slim and muscular.
Yeah, I would say yeah, average build, average build.
Okay, okay. I've never heard of BON people. That
That's a
I'm not from
Chicago term. I'm
Chicago.
sorry. I thought everybody knew that. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna put BON. Okay, what about like race or ethnicity? What do you prefer?
Oh, black.
Black. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Now, are you more into like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? Like, what do you like?
Well, I'm gonna say this. I am very much a person of like monogamy. I don't know if this is the old me speaking, but not my past. I would say that if we together for like we have to hit a time limit on this now, guys. Hear me out now.
So we listen to this time limit.
It has to be a time. It has to be a certain time limit and a certain level of commitment, like already established. Like, and if that is there and all that the requirements are met, and you came up to me like, they somebody X, Y, and Z, you know, saying whatever, da da da, and that's something that you really, really want to do. I'm not talking like something like, you know, it got to be something like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause like some guys, they say they want to do that, but it's like, okay, if that's like, you know, it's I feel like it's two difference from like I've experienced two sides of the coin. Meaning like I've been with men that's like been monogamous, but I also been with guys that's like I want to go X, Y, and Z. And I've been okay with it because we already had like a certain level of like something established like that. That was when I was younger. The last guy wasn't like that, but the guy before that, it was like that.
Okay. So what I'm hearing from you, Coach Tate, because you didn't answer the question, but I'm gonna
Oh, I thought I
translate.
did. Okay, no, okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna interpret what I heard is that you would like the foundation of monogamy,
Yes.
and then or the option of monogamy, or if y'all want to do something, it has to be like way down the road, and then you might be okay with that.
Yeah, and I'm not talking like 5 years. I'm talking like, you know, because I learned my mistake with like, I mean, like I said, I've learned in that, like, that's something that I learned in that process. You know, but I also learned like kind of have I'm a little bit open minded too. That's why I say there has to be a little bit emotional maturity and honesty. Because you know, I can accept a lot, like you know what I'm saying. So, you know, if you open and honest about it, and you kind of come to me, I would like really I would respect that. But that doesn't necessarily mean I will be okay with it. But like I said, it has to be like a certain level of something established already.
Okay, I like that. And so the guy, the guy that you date, does he have to be? You know, some people are like, oh, if they own a gym or they own a fitness, so they want their partner kind of be right there, hand in hand with them, like meal prepping, going to the gym with him, doing exercises. Is that what you want as
No,
far as
that's
like
not
a
what I
partner?
want. I'm a very much of a person like we could live in the same house, but I would say it has to be like also like not necessarily a separation, but and now I'm 28 now, so I might change my mind now. But from right now, I would say that I'm not really like a super super clingy person. Now, even though I do want the person to be home at like 10 o'clock, I don't really I say that's just more so kind of like setting a boundary kind of sort of thing. But you know, we don't have to do everything together. Like I actually want to like live my own life too, and I feel like, you know, that they're them being their own human being as well, they have their own like, you know, person, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And I'm like, you know, so I would say yeah, we don't have to do everything together. And I would enjoy you going out there having fun, like, you know, going out with your friends, you know, doing friend stuff. And I know everyone has different term of friends, but like not my term of friend is like y'all never had any type of sexual type of history. That's what I can say. So, you know, you going
Right.
out with your friend, you know what I'm saying, doing, you know, hanging out, doing whatever. Then, you know, you got your little, maybe you got a little hobby, a swim class you want to go to. You know, I might be in bed by 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, but you know, you might, you know, you might be home. I say, hey, babe, I'm something. I'm coming, might be a little bit late, coming home still, and you
I
know what I'm
might be a
saying.
little late.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. No, but like if it's like, you know what I'm saying. If I know your patterns, you know what I'm saying. I gotta know a person. Like that's why I say I gotta know a person patterns and behavior. If it's something like that's why I say if it's something fishy, like that doesn't necessarily always mean it's gonna be something fishy just because that person comes. Like if you got a good reason, okay. Like you know what I'm saying. And like I said, I'm not really like I'm not so quick to, you know, to just go off about stuff. But if I see a repeat, and like I said, I catch a lot, so I can tell with someone when like I like tone of voice, the text message, the what, like you know what I'm saying. I can kind of read a lot, so yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you, Coach Tate, I know you got this 10 p.m. curfew that you want your man in the house, but
Mhm.
a man can cheat before 10 p.m. Okay, he can cheat on his lunch break. He can find 15 minutes in his car and go do what he wants to do on his lunch break. Go to the grocery store, go to the gym, go to work, and still be home by 7 o'clock and got his little quickie thing.
Well, that's
So 10
just,
o'clock
you know,
ain't gonna do shit for you.
well, that's just me in a we're talking about a perfect world that I'm living in, right? So I've been in situations where it's like it's nighttime and the person would text I'm not looking now, I'm not saying you gotta text me good night, but I'm saying like, just checking in kind of sort of like that. Like sometimes it might be later than that. But like I said, as long as it's like that communication and you not just out, and I understand that too. You're absolutely right about that. But I have a thing about being out at night. I just don't like that shit. It's just I just don't like that.
You
I
just don't
don't
like
like
late
that.
night.
Because what are you doing? And it's like, what are you doing? The sun is gone. What else? What store is open?
I forgot. It's Chicago. At night it get cold and you want to be in the house. That's what it is.
Thank
It's
you.
Chicago.
Thank
Chicago.
you. Thank you.
All right. So if y'all have questions for Coach Tate, put them in the chat. If you are on Instagram, I'll try to see if I can look over there too and see those questions. But if you have questions for him, put it in the chat. If somebody wants to come on and ask him a question, just click on the link inside the chat that I pinned, and then you can come on and ask him a question. Okay, let's see. Coach Tate, spicy question.
Ooh.
Spit or swallow?
Like, I'm confused now. Are they asking me? Are they saying, am I going to spit in their mouth, or like I'm confused.
Think sexually. And when someone climaxes, and maybe he climaxed in your mouth, are you
Okay, I
spitting
see
it
what you
or
mean.
out? Are you
Oh,
swallowing it?
well, I would say it depends on the mood. Honestly, it depends on the mood.
It depends
But
on the
but
mood.
most of the time, no.
Most of the time you're spitting.
Yeah, no.
Okay. He's like, what? What is this?
I'm like, wait, what are we talking about?
They went straight there for you. Let me see.
They went for the juggler with that one. Okay, we have a. Hey, that's funny.
All right. So you have to be home by 10 unless you are working out or with friends. Is that correct?
It has to be. It don't have to necessarily, but it has to be a good reason. Like, because that would be the only other option of what you would be doing now.
Is at the gym or with friends, and he
Not,
can't just
he said working, right? He
yeah,
said working or working out.
working out or with
Oh,
friends.
well, no, I mean, I didn't say work. Well, I mean, yeah, working out is good, but like working out, you out with friends, we're going out, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But me personally, I wouldn't want no one that's because I had that before too. Someone that's always out with their friends. I know what I like. I want someone that likes to be home too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, something like that.
So someone said, why is dating hard in Chicago when it's a huge city
Mm.
and a lot of
Well,
options?
well, me. Based off of just kind of like Chicago people, I would say it's a lot of hetero acting people.
Mhm.
And then also on top of that, I feel like it's kind of like performative in a way, kind of sort of sense. So I feel like it's a lot of that going on. I feel like it's not really people that has a lot of emotional maturity that I'm looking for,
Mhm.
to my liking. And I just, I'm not, and I have, like I said, I've been in relationships before where I kind of like, not all the boxes check off, but the
Mhm.
ones that I like do.
Mhm.
But but for me to be in a relationship right now, I haven't seen it. But I'm not saying it's not good options out there, because it is. It's a lot of, it's a lot of good guys out here in Chicago.
So you're thinking most of the guys, they want to act like they're in a straight relationship.
Yeah, I feel like
Or like somebody's the man and
no,
somebody's the
no,
woman.
not necessarily acting. Well, yeah, that mindset, and then also, I'm talking about they kind of want to put on a facade of being something that they're not, is what I'm saying. Like I want someone that's like comfortable with being with themselves. So like you could be vulnerable, like someone that's okay with being vulnerable around their partner. I feel like the last two relationships I had, they were just kind of like I got a lot of like attitude, and I just didn't like that. Like it was like a
Mm,
lot of like the sassiness, the attitude, and I feel like I'm not an argumentative type of person.
mhm.
So I feel like if it's just I feel like it was a lot of that for me, and it's like not compromising. Not I feel like people are just kind of stuck in their I'm this way, and I'm not that. I can't handle something like that. Like I feel like if you love someone, then you are willing to change. Not necessarily like if it's not necessarily changing, because if you say you care about this person, you love this person, then you're gonna meet them in the middle somehow, some way. And you don't have a lot of people that's like doing that. It's either their way or no way, or they'll say it's that way and they'll do something. They kind of got the intensity, but they'll fizzle out. Like, what I'm saying? It's kind of like this
Mhm.
tug and pull type of energy vibe. And yeah.
There's no equity there. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Someone locked in now says, oh, when it comes to this dating show, do multiple men come on or only one person? It's multiple people. So if you want to join, click on the link that I pinned to the chat. Anybody can join, okay? Let's see what other questions they have for you. Let's see. Lord, today, it's this curfew question. Does a curfew, is it for if you all live separately or if you all live together?
Together.
Okay. If y'all live together, okay. Um, another one. He answered that one. Okay. If you met somebody in their 50s and it looked like they were in their 30s, would you be interested in them?
Um, I would say no. I would
Okay.
say yeah, no. That's a no.
You got your age range, 35. Okay. Um, all right. They want to know how big it is. You can answer it. You don't have to, but you know.
Nah, we're gonna keep that one private,
There
guys.
you go. There you go. Do you put an Apple tag on the man that you're dating to figure out where they are?
Absolutely not.
Okay. um, is raw law or protection?
For in a relationship, no. Outside relationship, everyone should be taking some type of protection, whether that's PrEP, Doxy, or a condom, something like that. So yes.
Okay. All right, so I think that's all the questions I have. The air tag was crazy question, people. that was crazy. That was crazy. Kelly, are you ready to join? Let me grab some tissue real quick. Hold on.
Thank you guys for the questions.
My eyes were over here watering, so I'm like, let me get something for my eyes. Kelly, I think you are ready to join. Again, folks, if you are single and you want to join, click on we're on YouTube, one, and click on the link that is pinned in the chat. And then we have 215 people who are watching on YouTube, which is great. I need y'all to click the like button, okay? It helps the algorithm. I get, and only 50 of you click the like button. So we'll give y'all a moment, okay? Oh, they said, what part of Chicago are you in?
I'm on the south side of Chicago.
Okay. Oh, thank you for reminding me. They said we need to rate you. If you all think Coach Tate is dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1 in the comment section. Let's see. Do y'all think he is dateable? What do you think they're going to rate you as, Coach Tate?
A 10.
Yes, it's the confidence over there. Yes. Oh, let's see. Okay, somebody said 25. I see 100. I see a 10. Okay. They said you might be a little too strict. It's that 10 p.m. curfew. Let's see. Thank you, Jerome, for the sticker. I appreciate it. I hope to see you Sunday, Jerome. We're having a singles
You
event
said they did not like that curfew answer.
10 o'clock. You might need to extend that curfew to 11:30.
They might need to find somebody else.
All right, we're gonna bring Kelly on, and Coach Tate is gonna co-host. He has some guests that he works with. He's gonna ask them some questions about like their process, around fitness and about dating as well. So let's bring on Kelly is going to be the person that I'm bringing on. Let me make sure I do it the right way. There we go.
Hello.
Hey Kelly, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, Tate.
What's up, Kelly?
Nothing.
Happy
No,
Wednesday.
I know
Thank
it's
you for
not bad.
joining.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you for coming out.
You're welcome.
So Tate, I'm gonna turn it over to you so you can ask him some questions and get to know him.
Okay, let me help Jamal get in really quick. But guys, this is my client Kelly. Okay, he's been with me it's been about 8 months. And he reached out to me. He wanted to he's working on his fitness journey, reached out to me to get some help, and we had an amazing journey. So I'm just gonna let Kelly introduce himself, and why don't you go ahead and tell the people what was your fitness goal, and how do you feel like your life was like, before you, like, how do you feel like your life was before you joined the program, like mentally, physically, emotionally, and how was your dating life before you joined the program?
So it was skeptical. So I live small town. I live in Kentucky.
Shout out Kentucky.
I got where I'm from is 2 stoplights.
Okay.
I moved to a bigger city. I've lived in Atlanta. I've lived in Chicago. I've lived in Detroit. Um, so before it was kind of like I was just kind of working. Like I had my own mental health issues.
Mm.
I was out in the streets. I was dibbling, dabbling, doing everything. You know
I
what I'm saying?
remember. Yes, that's so crazy.
So I mean, now I kind of have more of a routine. So fun
Yes.
fact, like I kind of just like had to take a step back and was like, whoa, I'm doing too much for um I'm doing too much for everybody else. I'm not doing enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So I had to just kind of take a step back for
mm,
myself.
okay, so you got into fitness because you wanted to do something for yourself and for
Hmm.
your mental health, is what it sounds like.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
nice. Okay, good. So what was it? So what was it like that moment? Like, what was that aha moment where it was like, I gotta make a change? Like, I'm not gonna keep dealing with this. Like, what was that? What was that moment that you thought you needed to make a change?
When I was trying to walk up a flight of steps and I couldn't catch my breath.
Oh wow. Okay, okay, okay.
I work.
How did that make you feel? Like, when you did that, like, how did that make you feel?
I was like, I'm doing something for myself, but I was like, I work in a hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Um, so a little bit about me. I'm a mental health tech. So I've been a mental health tech now 3 years.
mm,
So I dealt with seeing people going through the same issues as me, but I did something about it. I did a change. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Um, and when I was in mental health, like I had to deal with people that are actually like really truly sick. You know what I'm saying? Like they do stuff to themselves. Like, and I can't be 100% with me, and I'm trying to help somebody else go through that issue, through their problem. So I kind of was like, I need to step back, help me, but I need to be able to help other people. And I knew it wasn't for me when I knew I had to start my fitness journey when I'm sitting with 6'6", 400 pound man, and he's thrashing me around. How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do that? You know what I'm saying?
I can make
I'm
that
trying.
work out
I
somehow.
hear you.
Cuddling,
Oh
little
no.
something.
I don't know. You think we both contenders heavyweights, and you think I'm going?
I'm gonna take this shirt off, y'all.
You think I'm going?
Why
What's the
are you
name?
getting naked over there, Coach Tate?
No, there was
Yeah.
I gotta show the product.
We're gonna get you to you do your spin after we finish talking to Kelly Price over here.
Got you.
Okay,
I
but
mean,
you fine. I just want
yeah, I'm
to.
gonna say it's off now. It's off now. But go ahead, Darius. I'm sorry.
It's just kind of like that's kind of where I was at in life. Like I wasn't happy with myself. I was pouring into other people, but I wasn't pouring into myself. So
Mm. And how did you feel like all that affect your confidence and like translate into your dating life? Like, how do you feel like all that?
I was already confident. They always, just because I was big, I was still around the streets. They was, you know what I'm saying? They was still. I was
I
still.
know that's right.
Yeah, I ain't never had a problem finding a man.
Oh, let them
Uh,
know.
that was never the problem.
Let
But
them
the
know.
problem was
Okay.
for me, like I just had my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just had my own stuff going on. And I work like, I used to work a lot. Like I used to work 7 days a week, 12, 10, 15, 20-hour shifts. I don't do that no more. I do my little three and I go to the house.
Mhm.
That's just kind of where I'm at in life.
Okay, nice. That's what's up. So you had you had a lot of stuff kind of that happened that brought you up to this point. So once you started improving yourself, like your body, your mindset, and and everything, how did that you said you were already, confident, but how did when you started working on yourself and improving yourself, how did that
I
impact
just I just
um
thought I just
how did
for
it
real
impact you,
thought
and how did that impact your relationships?
it kind of was like, it was kind of like at first I was kind of like me, 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 me. And then I had to kind of take a step back and was like, well, if it's just me, I just need to be by myself.
Mm,
But once I kind of was like, okay, I'm working on me for not for the next person, but I'm working on me so I can be a better person. So when I do find my person, like I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? I don't need the reassurance every
mm,
day. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like the dude I'm with now, like I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I love him. He's say I love me. We're out and about, you know what I'm saying? But I don't need that. Oh, that I'm 29 going on 30. I what I need reassurance from.
Mm,
I know but guess what? I'm gonna go to bed and go to sleep regardless.
mm-hmm. Just like say you gonna get you gonna go to bed. You ain't losing no sleep.
Yeah, I'm not losing no sleep over no nigga. Oh,
Okay.
so
Well,
I'm just
we
I'm a
can't
We
say
bypass.
said
that.
ninja tonight. We said ninja
Nigga,
tonight.
I could never lose sleep over somebody liking me, say anything about me. I mean,
Okay. So
I
now,
got I
how did all that? So how do you approach your relationships now? Like, how did all that?
And,
How do you?
and, and let me clarify. Let me clarify. Coach Tate is single, people. Coach Tate is single, like
Mhm.
single. Kelly Price, or what's your real name?
Darius.
Darius.
So the funny thing about Kelly Price,
Oh, we're calling
where
you
I've
Kelly
always
Price.
been sad.
Kelly
I've
Price
always
got
been
a
sad.
man.
Look, I was gonna
Yeah,
go with it until
yeah,
he
my, you
wanted
know
to
what I'm
correct
saying.
it.
I when I was well, I'm still chunky, but when I was fat, you remember that scene out of what's the name, Catfish? You should have never called me a yeah. So that's how I got the a friend of
I'm just saying,
mine.
you put the name up there. You didn't even correct me, so that's why you've been Kelly Price all night.
Because people be looking for me.
But so for tonight, we did infuse someone who is in a relationship, so that you all, because I know some of you all are tired of hearing about my relationship, but there are other gay men who are in relationships. So Darius, aka Kelly Price, is just talking about his journey with fitness, dating, and getting into a relationship. We do have other single people in the queue. We will get to them, but I just wanted to put that out there because they're cussing me out in the comment section.
Yeah, it's a tough crowd tonight.
Ah, yeah. So go. I'm sorry, Coach Tate. I'll let you take it back over. My
Okay.
bad.
No, my bad. So you said that. Wait. So my question was, so how do you approach your relationships now? Like with everything that you learned, from before then to now, how do you approach your relationship now?
I don't approach nobody. They approach me.
Well, not
Uh,
not not necessarily saying like you, not necessarily saying you approach them, but like how do you move differently now? Like you used to move one way. How do you move differently now than before?
um, I guess you could say that I was a people pleaser. Now I just kind of be like, Jesus wept. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of where I'm at. Like I'm kind of at a place like mm, I got who I want to be, who I'm with. Like that's who I want to be with. Like he, we good. I mean I can't really say that approaching how I moved is any different because I'm gonna move my own way regardless.
Hmm.
That's just how I feel. Like he is just an add-on. He's the plus one at this point in life. Um, Now when we move to the next step, we can kind of move differently. My it's strict over here. This program is strict. Um, 10 o'clock. I'm not gonna say you gotta be home by 10 o'clock. Do what you want to do.
Y'all gonna leave me alone about that 10 o'clock
Look,
thing.
you gonna do what you want to do. But if I we gonna do what you want to do. But if I check a location to somewhere that I don't know,
I don't even want to check the
Wait,
location.
so I question, Darius, do you share your location with your partner?
yeah, I do.
Hmm. And you have his.
Mhm.
Why is that? I want to know why.
It came to a point where like not just checking up, but I'm a warrior. I'm a worry wart. Like
Mhm.
I used to like, I don't know, like just kind of he's the one that initiated it. Like, oh, we should share locations. And I got 9 people's locations and I go on there periodically be like, oh well,
But
you in the
why?
woods.
I know you said you're a worry wart, but why though? Like, why do you want
Um,
the location?
I guess I just be like being nosy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
Okay,
like to
thank you
I
for
be
being
like to
honest. Yes.
I like to, you know what I'm saying? Like I got my sisters, I got a couple friends, I got his, but it don't do I go on there and check it and be like, oh, why are you on such and such? No, I don't care. Cause guess what? You
Child, ain't
grown.
nobody got my location. Okay, ain't nobody
Definitely ain't
got my
got my.
location, and I ain't got nobody else's location.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one that initiated it first. I used to be checking. I do what you do. Cause once I go to bed, you're gonna do what you're gonna do regardless.
Look,
Okay.
somebody said not even your husband, not even my husband has my location. Okay,
Okay.
it
Okay.
is called trust.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and that'd be the thing, like
Okay, and so if you have any advice at all, what's one piece of advice you'll give to the people in the crowd, to all the single
commu-
peoples out there?
um it would be communication.
Mm,
I communicate. Like, okay, it might be the littlest thing, but hey, this is what's going on. People know me. I work, I go to school, I'm putting myself through school. Like, I communicate, okay, well, I got this day off. Make time. We can make time somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't we don't live together. I don't want to live with him at this point in time in my life. You know what I'm saying? I like having my own space. I like being in my own space. I
yeah.
like to
Yes.
I don't want that what can I say? I don't want that little pizzazz that we got going on. Like I don't like being like someday I'm like this. Some moments I want to be in your skin, the next moment I don't.
Mm.
Hmm. Hmm.
And that's just kind of where I'm at in life. Like I don't want to be every day. Oh, I'm coming home. Not right now. Not right now. Right now. Not right now. I got too much shit going on.
Hmm. You get there. You get there. Well, listen, this is a good interview, Darius. Thank you for coming on.
You're
Um,
welcome.
I appreciate
I
like your
appreciate you, Darius.
perspective, giving people some hope. And we need more conversations like this. So thank you for being open to just sharing tonight.
You're welcome.
All right, all right. Have a good one, Darius,
You
aka
too.
Kelly Price.
Thank you, Darius. I appreciate you.
All right.
And so, Coach Tate,
Yes.
you forgot. So we forgot to do something for you during your interview, but we'll do that. But before we do that, somebody wants to come on and ask you a question, and they were trying to ask you a question during your interview. So I'm going to bring him on. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Hello, 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 Jamal.
What's up, Jamal? I love your glasses.
Oh, it's the red glasses night. That's what it is. Oh,
Oh,
we can't hear you.
we got 2 red glasses.
Can you hear him?
I can't hear him.
Jamal, we can't hear you. Let's see something. So if you all come on, it's best to come on using your computer and not like online because it acts weird.
Unless you download the app.
You got to download the app. Let's see. Jamal, can you hear us?
Oh.
Okay, we'll try again later, Jamal. You might have to get that fixed. Can you
Or
hear
try
us, Jamal?
or try downloading the app.
Are you on the app? You got to do the app. Okay.
Try the app.
Okay, so what we forgot to do is we need to see what you look like from head to toe. So
Oh,
you
okay.
have to like back up, turn around, do a spin so they can see you.
Okay, hold on.
And then Al, make sure that you are using the app and not just online because if not, we won't be able to hear you. See, this is the fitness over here, people. Give us a little spin. I think y'all ranked Coach Tate pretty high. Yes. Okay. All right, so sit down. Sit down. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna bring Al on so you can interview him and ask him questions. He is single, okay?
Jamal or
Nope, this is a new person, a different person, okay?
got you.
So hello.
What's up? Can you hear me?
I
We can hear
can.
you.
How you doing?
Okay, cool. I'm good. How are y'all?
Good.
What's
So
up?
you're
We good. How you doing, Al?
Pretty good. Oh, I mean, it's Alex. I should put, yeah.
Oh,
I can-
Alex.
Yeah.
My bad.
I
Mm,
can change your name to Alex. I can just add an
okay.
X. You know, y'all be cussing me out when I don't spell your name right.
Okay.
Boom, it's right there. Yeah, so Alex, you were on before.
I was, yeah.
Yes, I think you were at like a party, a house party or something when you were
Yeah,
on.
you remember? I was. It's like back in June.
Okay, yeah. What was your experience when you were on?
It was cool. I think I need to be more specific of what I was looking for. There were people that came, and I was like, okay, this is not a match, but thank you. Yeah.
What, do you feel like any and everything came your way?
For the most part, it just was I don't know if I wasn't specific enough for like what I was like looking for. Um but I think yeah, pretty much any and everything, I would say, yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So you're gonna be more specific about like what you want. Okay, so Coach Tate is going to interview you, ask you some questions, and then I might ask you some questions as well. And other people, if you're single and you want to join, just click on the link that I pinned in the chat, and I'll put it there again for y'all. Take it away, Coach Tate.
Okay, so I'm asking him questions, just like relationship and stuff like that.
Yes, and that might ask him some questions too. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's up, Alex? How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing great. So first off, tell me, how old are you?
I'm 36.
36. Okay. So we there. Okay, I'll be. When is your birthday?
June 12th.
June 12th. Okay, so you just had a birthday not so long ago. Okay, my birthday's in February. It's coming up pretty soon. February 27th to be exact.
Was that Aquarius? No, that's not Aquarius. Never mind.
No. So it's a Pisces.
Okay.
Yeah, but so what do you do? Like not even necessarily for like a living, but just like what do you do?
Let's see. I mean, what do I do for a living? Let's see. All right, I know you didn't say that first. I do HR. I do online fitness coaching. But in my spare time, I like to take trips. I live in Houston. I do go out, but I'll try to find other things to do because I don't really drink too much. So stay in the club, looking at people, looking at me with my friends walking from side to side. It's not my thing
Mhm.
unless the party's like jumping. I need to be at a part where everybody's dancing and moving and doing stuff,
I know
right?
that's
Not
right.
this. I don't like to stand because if I'm standing, I can be at home in my bed with snacks. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I
So
feel that.
yeah, I was go on TikTok and see like what's around Houston I haven't done. So I went to like this place called like I think it's called like Post Oaks, but they had like a little rooftop. So I took some pictures up there. Doing like seeing like they got like black gay yoga. I did that.
Love yoga.
Yeah, they did like a little Japanese festival here. So I like anime, so I went to that. So I'll be trying to like find stuff in the city. I was like, okay, what's going on? Because yeah, I try to find
Okay.
different stuff. Yeah.
Okay, nice. What
Mhm.
is your spiritual beliefs?
I believe in Jesus for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's a that's what's up.
Actually, well, and I go to church pretty much every Sunday, right? But my church is affirming, right? So my pastor has a husband, so it's like I see them, they see me,
Oh,
right?
that's
That's a
And
pretty
big
then,
difference.
cool.
That's a big difference because some of these gays go to church where they damn them to hell um, for loving another man.
yeah, see, I
Yeah.
had to like, yeah, I have to be in a church where I see myself, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, my pastor, like, you know, and we talk all the time, and I was like, okay, this is like, I can relate to you.
Mhm. Okay, nice, nice. Are you what are do you have like any like thing you working towards, like any goals or anything like something that you really like passionate? Well, besides like the coaching, is that like all you want to do? Do you have like something else that you like passionate about or anything like that?
Let's see. I do like bodybuilding's cool. I like fitness. I'm starting to get more into like making content now, like well, Instagram content, not the other one. So like I was told like in like when I was younger in art class, like I wasn't creative. I was like, I can't draw for shit. My handwriting's bad. But like making videos and putting like making fitness fun or like showing what I'm doing, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. So that's what I'm working towards right now. Hopefully one day this will take me somewhere. I'm thinking, but because I'm over my 9 to 5, so.
I know that's right. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Mhm.
Um, what is am I asking this the right question? What is your sexual preference? Is that the right way to ask that?
Yeah, yeah. I would say versatile.
Let's stop. Okay, okay, okay.
Ask them to
Um,
do gay math, Coach Tate.
oh yeah, let's do some math. So in the last, how do you ask that question? The last 12 months, have
He
you been
knows.
more
He knows.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Alex
I'm
knows
like,
our gay
I'm like, how
math.
do you ask this question?
I would say 75% top, and I only say this right because the thing is, bottom end, y'all make it hard out here. It's like they expect you to get in the room and just be ready, and I was just like, now listen, like I don't do this all the time, and I feel like God's
Mhm.
just not patient. And I'm like, I know there's a lot of talented bottoms out there. I'm not one of them, so you got to work with me so I can work with you because if I'm not having fun, I'm going home. I like to sit at home, so I'm just gonna just
Okay.
leave. I'm out. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Are
So
you
y'all both are verse tops, and y'all both are 75% top, 25% bottom. Do you think two verse tops can make a relationship work?
I believe so.
I
Alex?
think I it all depends on I think communication. Like I said, I have had times where I really enjoy bottoming, right? But if I
Mhm.
go months without it, or it's like you're just not patient or just like ready to just slam it in, it's just not a thing, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Like the guys I used to talk to are tops and it hasn't been like working out. So I can't say. Who
Can't
knows?
say. Who knows? Okay,
Right,
okay,
but then
okay.
again though, there's a president that's a felon. So it's like, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Anything's possible. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's,
How Trump get in this? He's like, how
I'm
I get
just
in this?
saying, anything's possible. You
Okay.
know, who knows? Right.
Okay, okay. I would say I'm kind of out. Oh, you say you like to travel. So when was the last place you traveled?
I went to Mexico City last month.
Nice. Okay. Are you what nationality? Well, I know you're black, right? But like, are you
Mhm.
like mixed with anything, like anything like that?
My mom says she's Indian, even, and I asked her what tribe. She said Cherokee. I don't know. I didn't do the bloodline, but she's definitely a black woman. But yeah, I'm black.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
What is like your hangups? What is like your absolutely like no?
Hangups. I would say if you got an ex and it makes you uncomfortable how you guys interact, and you just like, I just gotta talk to him. I'm gonna leave. All right, I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay,
Um,
I'm gonna let you leave with him.
I'm gonna
But
let y'all figure it out because I have to meal prep. I gotta cook. I gotta do laundry. So it's like I got other things I could be doing. Worry about you. It's not gonna be one of them. If we're texting, right, and I'll say like even like this is like people in the same city, like we're texting and you're not making plans to do anything. I'm like, okay, this is not going nowhere. Like I'm out
Mhm.
because I got a pen pal in jail and be more romantic. Like no.
Mm. So you do. So you have a pen pal in jail.
No, I'm just saying I could though.
Oh.
Like,
So you
like if
could
I want romance,
though.
like
Like,
if all we're doing is texting and you're not trying to like make no moves, all right, sir. Look, what's going on here?
Right. Okay.
No,
Hmm. What is? Hmm. When was your last relationship?
honestly, it's. I guess I would say 2018, but I try to say like I don't have any exes. I was like, it's been past 3 years. Like I don't put that on my resume.
2018.
But yeah, 2018. I give it that. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. And was he like bottom? Was he like top?
Top. Yeah.
Okay. 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 So what is it that like? What is it that you are looking for? Like what gets you like gets your guard down? Is my question.
My guard down. Okay, I'm looking for getting to know somebody, right?
Hmm.
I like a man that communicates, that's in control with his emotions, right? Like, let's say the last guy I was like kind of talking to, I had like a slight issue, right? And I brought it up, and he was like, "Well, let's sit down and talk about like what makes you uncomfortable." I was like, "Oh, this is kind of nice because you're not irate or anything like that." So he just explained it. We had an open conversation and everything was cool. So emotionally intelligent, and control your emotions. You communicate, don't just shut down because if you shut down, I'm like, again, I have a lot of things to be doing. So I'm just gonna I might shut down myself, like, all right, I'm out because you're not talking. So
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay.
hmm,
Hmm.
hmm, hmm.
I'm kind of like a shut down type of person too. So what
what you mean by shut down?
not necessarily like shut down, but like well let me say this. I'm very open and community. I like to talk. Like I'm it's not a moment where I'm not talking. Well I'm not gonna say that, but like I can hold a conversation out and I would rather us talk in the room than, us to be escaping, doing X, Y, and Z. But what I mean by like shutting down is that if I ask you a question and I feel like, it's not, if I ask you a question and I feel like I'm like kind of pulling teeth, I kind of consider it shutting down. Or like if I ask you something and you kind of giving me like a cold response or not being direct, stuff like little hints and stuff like that. That's what I might kind of consider shutting down.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Let me see. Sometimes I'll say I'll take me some time to like think about what I'm going to say, right?
Okay.
But I always try to like give a date or a time, like, hey, maybe we talk this day. I know not everybody's like that because some guys just won't tell you when they want to talk. I try to like give it a time of like, okay, let's talk this way so I can like figure out my feelings and how I want to communicate this for you. Like,
I can
I say
understand that.
something, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes I do need a little bit of time to kind of process my emotions. Like, how do I feel about this, and how do I want to go about this? So I kind of feel you on that. I kind of feel you on that. Um, w- I think I already asked you. Not necessarily. Well, what type of qualities do you like in a guy? I didn't. I think I asked you what are you looking for, but what type of qualities do you like look for? Like, are you more like That's one question. So I'm gonna let you answer that. And I'm gonna ask my next question.
Let's see, qualities I look for. I like to see how they treat their friends, how they treat their family. I'll say I was at a party and I was eating some chicken, and this guy was like, "Do you want some water?" And I was like, "You might be the one." It wasn't the one, but I was like, "Bitch, you're on the fucking something, all right?" I am a sucker for simple stuff. Like, you give me water, you take the trash out, like you put the clothes in the dryer. I'm like, I'm into like that type of thing because I reciprocate that.
Your
So
love
like being
language
like thoughtful.
is acts of service. Your love language, acts of service. Yeah.
Yeah, be
Mhm.
thoughtful, like those type of things. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. Kind of like I'm not much of like for me, I would say me the number one biggest thing love language is quality time. The reason why I say that because I spend a lot of time um with myself, and so when I'm out and about, especially with somebody that I'm like talking to, that I want it to be like kind of like a quality, like I kind of consider that quality time. Quality time is not necessarily like we necessarily doing something, but it's more so kind of like the um, the vibe of it all, of what we're giving off or how we giving it up in that moment. Is kind of like what I would kind of consider for quality time.
Okay,
But my
like being in each other's space, having a good time. That
yes,
kind of, okay,
yes,
yeah.
sharing the
Okay.
space, enjoying, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Um, we're gonna say so like so are you like so let me ask you this because I believe there's two type of verse tops. Okay, so I
Mhm.
would say there's like verse top one that's like to like that's like naturally lead, but there's one that also that's like they'll lead, but they don't mind being like submissive. That's my question. Like, are you more so
Uh,
like a leader, or are you or like are you more so like a submissive? And I say that I'm saying it like not necessarily um like in the bedroom kind of so to speak that too, but I'm
mhm.
saying like in general, like are you looking for someone to like kind of take more of like the lead with something, or like kind of like a little bit more have a little bit more direction, or are you more like the one that's kind of like not the stay at home, but like kind of like the stay at home kind of sort of thing?
I,
Coach Tate, are you kind of say that like just because you're a verse top that you should be taking more of the lead, like the heteronormative roles? Is that what you're saying?
Well, what I'm kind of saying is I feel like in like some like well in relationships that I've been in, it's kind of for me it's kind of been like either we both kind not necessarily both, but it's like I'm kind of like a what you doing like kind of like in your face type of person, but it's also
I
something.
mean, yes or no? Yes or no?
Wait, wait,
Yes or no?
wait,
Yes
wait,
or
wait, wait,
no?
wait, wait, wait. Answer. Ask the question again.
So are you trying to equate like if you are more of a top, you are the one who's leading, right?
Yeah, that's kind of like no, it's not. It's not necessarily. Well, yeah, I guess in a sense, like
Right,
more,
because
but
I
like
remember
yeah,
earlier
that's
you
kind of
were
like
like
yeah,
people in Chicago they take more of the heteronormative roles, like people
yeah.
want to act like
So
straight people.
I guess that is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I guess I just wanted to
When you
clarify.
say heteronormative, I thought you meant like that in like a negative or a negation type of sort of like
No,
way,
like
like
they want
negation.
to act like straight people, where the man is in charge, the woman
Yeah,
is
kind of like that.
submissive,
Yeah,
in the
like
same way, like the top is in
um,
charge, the bottom is submissive.
yeah.
That's what you would, yeah. That's yeah. Okay.
no, I would say I'm very laid back. I think it would be great. Like most of the guys, well, I hate to bring them up. Like most of the people I dated, well, they would say they're more manly, I would say. And they would try to take charge. And I would let you take charge if you're handling things, right? But the moment that you don't, and I step in, and then they feel threatened, I'm like, well, look, you weren't doing this and that. So I have to take care of things because I can take care of things myself.
Hmm.
Right. So if I let you lead, I'm gonna let you lead
Right.
until if you try to take me off a cliff, I'm not going there.
Absolutely.
So if you're doing all things right, then yeah, I would love to sit back and be soft. I'm
Mm,
good. Because
yeah.
yeah, I don't know, I'm like in between, I would say. So like I'll wear lip gloss or crop top if I feel like it, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying? A cat suit outside, because
okay.
why not? But
Hmm.
then again, I wear like baggy jeans and sweatpants, and sometimes I'm like very aggressive some days. Like, but that's just how it goes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So I got some questions because people want to know your preferences. Does the guy have to live in your city? You're in Houston, right?
Yes.
Does he have to live in Houston?
I would say no, but if you don't live in Houston, like, all right, we gotta communicate, right? It's gotta be some FaceTimes, and then like, all right, plan a date. I come there, you come here. Something's gotta happen. I guess within like 3 months, I would say. I say 3 months, yeah.
Okay. What's a good age range? What's the youngest? What's the oldest?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm 36. I guess. I usually like people around my age. Damn, I really don't be outside like that.
Like, give me a bottom number. Give me a lowest number you'll go.
Uh, I really, I can't. Okay, I guess I'll give 28 because you're closer to 30.
Okay,
Um,
closer.
closer to
I'm
30.
gonna check to see what your answer was before, but okay.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay. 28. What's the oldest you gonna go?
I like a 43. Yeah, 43.
Okay. What about body type?
Okay, so I like you to be somewhat fit, right? Or into fitness, or if you were muscular at one time, it got kind of thick, right? So if you have like a belly that's like round that doesn't go like doesn't droop down, I'm cool with that. The ass is fat. Um, yeah, typically I like somewhat in shape guys, or you're thick but still kind of in shape, if that makes sense.
Okay. Okay. What how tall are you and about how much do you weigh?
I'm 6 foot and 205.
205. And you what zodiac sign did you say you were?
Gemini.
A Gemini. Okay. And now do you like more like what about race or ethnicity? What do you prefer?
I'm open. Like if you're cute, you're cute. If you got a
Okay.
vibe, we can talk.
Okay, okay. Now, are you more into like monogamy, open relationships, agreements, poly? Like, where do you land?
Ideally, I would like to have a solid foundation, like monogamy, right?
Mhm,
Maybe
mhm,
later down in a relationship, if there's something else that we want to do, we could talk about that.
mhm,
Because I still don't believe, I don't know if you could be one person the rest of your whole life, but
mhm,
it'd be nice. But I don't know. Like, I have a
mhm.
hard time getting a date. So, bitch. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So foundation monogamy, and then maybe down the road. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Know where home is at. You know what I mean? Like if you out here just wild and I might if you're I'll say this, like if you're trying to start a relationship out open, right? For
Hmm.
me, I can't do that because if you start off open, it kind of feels like I'm still single because I do a lot of things by myself. So in my brain, it may not register, and I'm like, okay, we're just to me, it just feel like we're not even together. So
Okay. Okay. I have a question. Would you date a guy who wants you to be in the house by 10 p.m.?
I'm typically home pretty early, but 10 p.m. We have to talk about this because
10
sometimes
15. 10 15.
on a Saturday, it all depends. Like I feel like a curfew. I feel like communication, right?
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
because here's the thing. Like I could, some days like I'm at home now, like drinking my water, and then like some weekends I might go to a party that starts at 3 a.m. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
See, I'm not a party person, so that's why that's my mindset. I do not party, so I'm kind of like I don't want to. I'm not boring, but it's like everything I want to do is like either reading or something that's like I draw. Maybe if it's like if I'm doing an extracurricular activity that has to do with like within store hours. So it's like
Hmm.
I'm not. I don't go.
4 hours.
Yeah, I don't go out. Like, and if I do, I'm like with my partner going out. So it's like we're going out together. I'm not like you'll never catch me like, oh babe, I'm going out tonight. Don't stay up. I'm not like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I guess what no. If y'all got questions for Alex, I got questions for Alex. Put them in the chat. I already saw a couple we're gonna ask. So if you have questions, put those there. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. That was for not you. Let's see. Alex, what that throat do? They want to know.
What?
The throat. Um, I'm not so much of. I'm not like a big dick fan. You know what I mean? Like it don't have to be like it's very rare. Like my friends can attest. Hear you tell you like it's very rare. Like okay, that dick is pretty. So yeah,
So you're not
it's
giving nobody no gok.
you're right. But I mean, it varies, but I'm not like quick to like let me throat you. You know, no. I'm more like turn around, let me eat you. You know what I mean?
Oh, so that's
Interesting.
they should have asked what does the tongue do. They should have asked what does the
Right.
tongue do. Yeah, okay.
Um,
Better question, people. Better question. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Let's see what it says.
Let me see. Would you go to your partner, I guess, if he wanted to go to a club? Like if your partner wanted you to go to the club, would you go to the club with them?
yeah, I'll go unless it starts getting boring. I'll go to the club, but if it start getting boring and I start staying there, I'm gonna go home. So you can stay there. I'm going home though. Yeah.
Okay. Another question. If you were planning a first date, Alex, what's a first date you would plan?
First date. Maybe like make a candle. I've seen that. Maybe do some cologne. Uh, maybe just take a walk. Something simple.
Okay.
I like that. That's creative.
If you had a superpower, what would be your superpower?
Wow. To read people's minds.
Oh,
So I see
I don't
what's
want
really
to read
going
nobody
on.
mind. I do that enough.
Maybe your mind. Good.
Let's see. Oh, good question. In the past, what were your criticisms you received from a potential partner?
Potential partner.
Yeah, like where's some
Criticism?
some feedback guys have given you about like how you can improve in a relationship or anything?
I guess from my past, I have heard some guys are just like, I'm not sure if you like me or not. And I'm doing better now. I'm in therapy, and I think it's because of they would do something and I wouldn't mention it, but in the back of my mind, it's bothering me. And now, like, my body's reacting to you. So now I'm just like, don't touch me. No, I don't want to hang out, So that wasn't the best on my part.
Yeah, so they want you to be a little bit more emotionally and physically expressive if you're into them.
Right.
Okay, and not the guessing game. Interesting. I like that. Okay. Let's see what other. Oh, a love language. Did we already get your love language?
Acts of
Yeah.
service.
Acts
What
of
you said
service.
it was.
Oh, look. Coach Tate remembers. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Were there any other questions? Oh yeah, they already answered that. Let's see. No, I think those are all the questions. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so we got to see what you look like from head to toe, Alex. So you got to stand up, back up, and turn around so they can see what you look
Okay.
like.
You see. Okay.
Yep. Give us a little spin over there.
Little 1 2 1 2 1 2.
All right, you all. This
Oh,
is
there.
Alex. Alex lives in Houston. He's 36. He's 6 foot even, 205 pounds. He is a Gemini, team verse top. He works in HR. He also does fitness. He's open to dating in different cities, but prefers that you live in Houston. He will date between 28 now and 43. I'm not sure if it was 28 before, but I think he made a modification. He likes more fit or athletic or solid, thick guys, open to race, and it's into the foundation of monogamy. Tell them your Instagram handle and spell it for. Oh no, we put it there for you already.
Here we go.
It is there.
New Day Fitness by Alex. So yeah, right there.
Alex, any questions you might want to ask Tate?
Let's hear it.
Let's see.
I'm an open book.
Okay. I wasn't ready for that. I was gonna say, how do you how's your relationship with your family?
That's an interesting question you asked. I do not talk to my family much. I talk to my younger siblings and one of my older sisters, but that's about it.
Okay.
Oh, and I talk to my uncle and my great grandmother and my grandmother, but that's it.
Okay. All right. What are 3 things that make you happy?
Oh, what make things? Oh, fruit. I love fruit. being outside in nature makes me happy. And I will also say being at home.
Okay, I feel that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Well, Alex, thanks for coming on. Great interview. Go on some dates. I think you were very much more specific about what you want. Well, actually, you opened up your preferences a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see what you get this time.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks, Tate.
All right. Good
No,
night.
thank
All
you.
right.
Good night. Okay, okay. If you
That's a
all
nice
think
guy.
you would you go on a date with Alex?
Would I like relationship or you just like dating?
Would well, you got to get to a date first before you go in a relationship. But would
Okay, okay.
you?
Well, something. It's kind of well. I would say yes. I like his. He got a very nice personality. He was handsome, and I think he got like a fun little spunky side to him, and I kind of like that.
Mhm. Okay, okay. I want the people who are watching. If you all think Alex is dateable, put a 10. If not, put a 1. I want all 253 of you all to vote on YouTube and the other 97 on Instagram. I want y'all to vote so we can see. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like the video, please.
Like
Okay.
the video.
Just click like. Just click like with your finger. Okay. Um, okay, okay. I see tens, nines, eights. Somebody said he is dateable for Tate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm. We might have a love connection over there. Mm-hmm. But you need to hang out a little bit later if you're gonna hang out with Alex. So,
well, if we hanging out together, that's cool.
and sharing your location, probably.
Now you lost me there.
All right, I think Jamal wants to come on and ask you a question. Let me bring Jamal on. Let's see. Hey, Jamal.
Hey, Lamont, can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
So the
Good.
thing is, if people come on YouTube, don't use the internet, use the actual app, and then it'll work. Yes. Okay. Okay. Jamal, go ahead, introduce yourself.
So, my name is Jamal. I live in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. I will be 40 in 2 months. And yeah, I'm originally from Oklahoma.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. You have a question for Tate?
I do. So, my question, I used to work out, I used to be very active. What advice would you give to someone that's nearing 40 and has like some complications, like back and knee, to get back in the gym?
I would say take it slow. You don't need to go to the gym like me. I had clients that was 68 before, and we just didn't bust him right out the gate with weights. So I would say if you want to ease your way back up, start increasing your steps. Drink more water and get more sleep. Just doing those three. Those are the three foundational things I teach my clients to do before they even get a program. Those are the three things I work on with the weight: getting more sleep, drinking more water, and increasing their steps. If you look at your average steps, most people don't get between like 3 or 5,000 steps a day, which is but on top of that, think about how much a person eats. If you're not using all those carbs or calories, your body just gonna start storing that. So what thing you could do if you having like complications is just start getting more steps, 10K steps a day. Now it's not though it does you no justice to just do it just once. You want to do that. It's a consistent now. It's a lifestyle, so you want to make a change, so you want to do it consistently. Then after that, you can kind of get into some body weights with a little mix of like dumbbells as well. You can do that at home, get you something like that, and then you could translate that into the gym. When you get to the gym, just don't overload yourself. You still gotta train and work those muscles to, if you want to improve. Make sure that you're stretching. But like I said, don't because I have a client right now, Vincent. He is 48 years old, and he has a hip replacement, and but he still does squats. But one of the things I tell him is don't overload the bar. Just focus on more reps. And I would say the last thing I would say is, get a do more things to get to relax and rest. Rest is really big. So on your off days, really be intentional about resting. Don't just like be scrolling or X, Y, and Z. You want to do something like purposeful and intentional to rest your nervous system, because that's the whole purpose of what you're doing that for. You're not just changing your habits, but you are resetting your nervous system. So the calmer and more smoother that is, um, the better. So do more things that you like. So if you like yoga, you like quality family time, going outside for walks, doing stuff like that.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm starting all that stuff. So I'm glad to hear that I'm on the right track. I had a car accident, so I hurt my back, and that took me out of the gym. But all the things that you said, the rest, the water, I can definitely reach out through your website. But yeah, I have this that tells me how much water I drink.
Nice.
So, but
Mhm.
thank you for that advice. One advice I would give you is that the 10 o'clock, oh my God, I mean, I'm damn near 40, but uh, 10 o'clock is a little pushing it for curfew. Like my bedtime during the week because of work is about 8:30, 9 o'clock because I
Mhm.
work long hours. But like on the weekends and stuff, I'm outside.
Okay,
And
well, I
sometimes during
mean,
the week, I'm outside.
well, like I said, it comes like, well, like I said, once you understand the person, you understand their lifestyle. I also understand, like, that's just me living in a perfect world, okay? But I also, like I said, I'm not really much of a control person. I also say, like, I like my partner, getting out and living their life too, and I'm not going to be like you know, a hater and not let you enjoy your life too. But just if you talk to me, communicate with me, and I know your schedule, they go out and have some fun.
Listen, Tate, I would wear your nerves out because I take naps during the daytime, so my ass be up late, and I ain't gonna be sitting in the
Well,
house.
see you. Well, see you. Well, you have a different lifestyle, coach. You have a
Yes.
different lifestyle, so it's all about like I said. So me, like I work during the morning, but when I get off, I'm also that's when I do my fitness coaching. So like I said, my day kind of fits within that time frame. So I'm usually in bed by 10 o'clock. So I would love to be in
Mhm.
bed with my partner around that time. And I'm not even on the weekends. I'm not even going out. To be honest with you guys, I kind of I'm a
You
I work, and what I'm saying, I got things I gotta do. I can't
you
sleep
need
all day.
somebody who has a similar schedule to you. Might need to date a teacher, like a elementary school teacher. That might really work well for you. Yeah.
Well, and Lamont, I think too, another thing is, I think most of the time we always want to change the person that we meet and not meet them where they are.
Mhm.
And then that sometimes make people regret you for trying to change them or try to tell them what to do whenever you met them. If it was something that you overlooked, say that was your red flag or that was your non-negotiable, we sometimes ignore it and we get in those relationships and they end up ending because they do things that we don't like them doing.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
I
say
agree. But that's not a non-negotiable for me. Like I said, that's something I can like compromise about, because that.
get you a mailman, because they up early, or a
Mm,
teacher. But a mailman because he's walking, right? He's getting his steps in,
okay.
he's carrying stuff. He got a government job, he gonna have some good benefits.
But can I tell you something? A lot of the guys that I talked, they had like their own like thing that they were doing. Like the last guy that I just told you about, that from the beginning of this year, he owned two restaurants, and it was like, but see, he had that crazy schedule that I did not like, and it
Mm,
was just so that was kind of like you know. But see, here's the thing. It's like I kind of I was around that time I wasn't working a job. I was just working my online coaching business. So I was basically not. I wasn't staying with him, but it was like we were kind of like I would like sometimes I'll be with him. Like I'll stay at his house for like 4 days
yeah,
or
I was
something like
shacking
that.
up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, well, not necessarily shacking up, but like I'll be at his house for like 4 days or something like that. But then, like I said, I like my own space, so I'm not gonna be there for no, what I'm saying, X, Y, and Z. But so it was like I knew it was like I knew his schedule, so it was like when it would be those moments where it would be like I would text you and I don't get a reply back, and I would like call 3 or 4 times, and like no, something going on. I don't.
Yes. Okay.
That's just speaking
Jamal,
from
thank
experience,
you.
though. That's just from experience, though. But There's
Thank you,
different out
Jamal,
there
so
for
much
sure.
for coming on.
You're welcome. Thanks, Lamont.
All right, all right. You're like, that's scheduled and changed up. You're not
It's
answering this phone. I don't
yeah.
trust you. Where's the location? Where are you? I'm
I
pulling
don't
up.
even gotta know the location. It's just talk to me. If I gotta ask for your location, I don't want to be with you.
You give me the type. You pulling up. You pulling up to find out.
I know. You know what? I've done that not in the last relationship, but the one before that one, and it wasn't a good pull up. So yeah,
Right, but I'm telling you, I get that from you.
yeah.
I'm like, you're like, I'm in the car. I'm gone. I'm gonna go see what's up.
I am a pop up person, especially if I'm like, like I said, I feel a lot. So it's like when I feel like that's being played with, it's like I have to see you in person because I want you to see. I want you to see I want you to see what I'm feeling right now, and I want to give
I'm
you
gonna
that.
tell you, I was in middle school, and my aunt, she knew her boyfriend was cheating on her, so
Mm.
she said, "You coming with me?" We climbed up
She
the.
said, "You coming with her?"
She made me go with her.
Okay.
Like, so we climbed up. So there was these houses, and they had like the fire escape. So
Mhm.
we climbed up the fire escape, and she's like, "Go up there. See, look in the window. Look in the
The
window."
fire escape.
We pulled up on them.
Wow.
We pulled up.
Yeah, I would like. Well, what I did was I sat outside, and it was I would say that was the most I did. I didn't like
Now we
climb
banged on
any.
that window. We said, "We know you in there. Where she at? Bring her out. Let's do this."
I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it. I understand it. I understand it.
Yes, yes. All right, well, we done for the night. Listen, great job with co-hosting. How did you feel like it went for you?
That was amazing. This is really, really fun. Next time, I would have, this was like this is like our first time, right? So now that I know and like I kind of like know what to expect, I think we could even do it even bigger and better next time for sure.
Okay, we'll have to do a late night episode with some of your singles from all over. We can
Yes,
make that happen.
yes, absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Everybody, give Coach Tate a round of applause. Please, 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 people, give him a round of applause.
Thank you guys, and give Lamont a round of applause too. This is really good, man. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed all the amazing questions. I enjoyed you guys. This was a really fun experience. I really didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how you guys were gonna come, but I just I came with this with an open mind, and I think you guys really exceeded my expectations, and I really like that. So you guys were very welcoming. This is just very nice. So I would definitely come back if you guys would have me. And
All right, all right. Thanks, Tate. We'll see you. I think it was cutting up a little bit at the end, but yep. All right, people. Listen, it is 11 o'clock. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. As a reminder, let me see if I can put this here for you all. Man, let me edit something for you all to remind you. Boom, there we go. There we go. So listen, if you are in Atlanta this Sunday, I'm having a event for singles and couples. Y'all can come. It's going to be from 4 until 6 o'clock this Sunday. If you comment section, y'all horrible. I guess we'll let y'all horrible. This Sunday in Atlanta, I'm having an in-person event. We are going to have it's a different type of event because it's more focused on sexual expression and communication on when you're trying to meet somebody. How do you talk about sex? So we are going to have some little bit of discussion. I'm taking care of the food and some of the refreshments, so don't worry about that. We're going to have some nude models there that you all can paint and play some games on their bodies. They're guys. Yeah, there'll be men. There'll be cisgender men. They'll be there. Starship is going to be there with some adult toys, and then we'll do a mixer. So if you want to come, make sure you go to the website or DM me, and I will invite you. And someone's like, you need to come to Philly. You need to come to other cities. We will. I will soon. Tell me if you all want to keep doing this on YouTube or Instagram. I need y'all to tell me. What? They said Duke is a drama tonight. I don't know what he's doing over there on Instagram. I don't know. Do you all think we should keep doing this on YouTube or Instagram? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I don't know. What y'all tell me? I'm getting a mix that, of course, people on YouTube are saying YouTube. IG, y'all saying, some of y'all are saying, I don't know. I'm okay. So I will tell you this. I'm okay with switching back and forth, like maybe doing an hour on Instagram and maybe an hour on YouTube. But y'all have to invite some more of your single friends. You got to invite some of your single friends to join. So y'all got to share the content. Y'all don't share the content, then I don't know. Somebody said do one night on YouTube and one night on Instagram. I got a life. I got to work. Okay. I got stuff to do. I don't know. We can do both. We will see. I will keep trying and see like what works best for you all. But don't forget to like the content and share, and we'll make it happen, people. Well, I think people like the fact for YouTube because they can put it on their TV screen and then also be on their phone and do stuff. I think that's why. Yes. So, what is this person saying? Where's the invite for the event Sunday? You have to go to the website. It's literally on the website. If you go to betterwaytomeet.com/events, it is the first event listed. Just click on that and RSVP. And then you'll get all the information. All right, people. I will see you all next week. Have a great evening. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Mr. So-and-so made it.